3, 2, 1. BryanStars.
Action-packed nudity. Boom.
So much nudity.
Diggity.
Yep.
How you guys doing?
Bag it up.
About to bag it up. How you doing?
Bagging it up.
Bagging it up. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing terrific. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, good.
Good, yeah. Good. I'm good. How are you, Webster? Damian Webster.
Damien.
Damian Webster.
Just Damien.
Just Damien.
And of course,
Just Damien.
Just Damien.
Andy.
He's our Mexican Oriental Spanish hybrid.
I'm a world citizen.
¿Cómo te
He's
llamas?
on half gas, half love,
Half sex.
all man. So, yeah.
All the time.
That's, can I do your job since you're bad at it?
Yeah.
I'm Andy Biersack. That's Joe Flanders, and that's Patrick Fogarty.
Yeah, that was good. Wow.
There we go.
Can we change careers for a day?
No. You couldn't handle the pants.
Did you handle
Hey, I couldn't handle those
What are you
pants.
doing with the microphone right now? They won't be able to hear anything I say because you're not fucking putting it.
Oh,
in
it
your-
picks up.
Bring your A
audio. Guys,
You're
let's
on your C game right
let's
now.
introduce ourselves by our prison bitch names. Do you remember yours?
I have no idea.
Fruit Loop.
Oh, Fruit Loop. Yeah. Yo, what's up? I'm Fruit Loop.
Remember yours?
I don't know what.
Famous Anus.
I should know because kids take pictures of my ass and then put the words "famous anus" around it. Which, I mean, it's whatever. I don't love it, but you know, if you do it, you do it. It's cool.
Mine it.
If a kid takes a picture of your ass, is that child porn?
Yeah, it's called reverse child porn, and it's
The ones doing the porn. Like they're
That's
taking.
something in America that you've never thought of.
reverse
Kids
child
doing porn on men.
Yeah.
Like kids
Filming.
taking innocent adults against their will and exploiting them and making them have sex. It's a terrible industry and we need to put it to an end.
Absolutely.
Kid pornographers.
Child pornographers.
Child pornographers. Yeah. The child pornography.
When you hear the term child pornographer, I think kid filming adults fucking.
Yes.
It's
Against their
disgusting.
will.
Against their will.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
These are fucking
sneaking it.
dirty
Have you ever
kids.
seen 1 Hour Film? With
1 Hour
Robert,
Photo?
yeah, 1 Hour Photo with Robin Williams, where at the very end he's got the knife to them and he's like making them fuck, but he's like, don't touch or whatever. He's like, put your thing in his mouth.
Yeah.
Robin Williams was just the architect of what is now the horrible child pornography industry,
Yep.
wherein,
Child pornographer industry.
Fur industry.
Yeah.
For industry.
well, it's still child-made pornography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made.
We're going down a dark road here, but I like it.
I mean, this is just the road we're on.
This is just
You know.
literally on a road.
I think it's
Sitting on
bullshit.
I think it's bullshit. Too.
I don't. The next time a kid tries to make me fuck someone,
They better be paying.
Total
better be paying.
bullshit.
yeah.
Andy, and guys, I think you'll agree with me here. How does it feel to be the most handsome man on earth?
It feels I mean I wouldn't say I'm the most handsome man on earth, but here's the thing, I think I might be, if I were in the animal kingdom, I would certainly be one of the better looking animals,
Yeah.
you know, just because of my sort of symmetrical facial features. If I were a lizard, hands down best looking lizard. So like it's all about small things, not necessarily am I the best looking man in the world, but if I were to put it down to would I you know, be the best looking small lizard? Hell yeah. Would I be the best looking female deer? Potentially. They're pretty cute.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things about me.
Category.
Yeah, absolutely.
Features is what I'm saying.
Child animal, you don't want to be good looking though.
Yeah.
You want to look pretty like dirty.
Like you don't want,
and fierce.
because you don't want the other animals to fuck with you.
Last like 2
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, man. They used to say that about man. And now, here we are with the tight jeans and the mascara and all that stuff, and I'm still surviving.
Yeah, back in the day, like, you know, a couple hundred years ago, being obese and pale was attractive. So I would have been like top notch.
You're not obese, though. You'd have to.
That's true.
You're a skinny guy.
That's true. But pale.
You know what?
Yeah.
One for
Hanging out
two.
with too many rock stars if you think you're obese, dude.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, next to Andy, I feel obese because Andy's just, you know, in such
No,
great shape,
I'm
you know.
not. It's all underneath this is just like
Yeah.
I weigh 700 pounds, but I wear black. It's slimming. So like, you know, once I take the black off, it's just fucking all just sad fat with cupcakes. That's all it is. Just
Actually, he's wearing like one of those tight.
mostly made out of cupcakes.
You never see
Eddie
him
Murphy
shirtless.
Nutty
actually.
Professor is actually based on his
Yeah.
his life. You know, he is a clump.
Now, Joe, what is it like to be?
Oh, please, I'm the clump.
You are the.
Joe, what is it like to be one of the most beautiful women in the world?
I mean, it's something I'm flattered by, and it's a responsibility I take seriously. And I think that, young women in today need to have a role model, somebody that they should look after, look up
Natural
to.
beauty.
A natural beauty.
You're
I like that it's someone they should look after, like you said.
They should look after me.
Young women need someone to look after.
Little girls need someone to look after.
the little children of the world, they need to look after me, and they do.
They do.
Yeah,
They take good
sponge
care of it.
baths,
Sponge
and
baths. Yeah.
I mean they.
That's what you're
You're gonna have to learn those skills at some point.
Yeah, and who better to learn them on than me?
Who better to teach them?
Yeah, exactly.
Who better to learn them on?
Then I don't know what it means
win.
either.
Yeah.
Let's just take a second. Who better to learn them on? My dear.
Wait, wasn't that from
It was,
Little Red Riding Hood
Yeah.
with the wolf?
Yeah, she goes.
Better to learn
She
you on.
goes, yeah. Oh, all the better to learn you on.
Do you need like a sponge bath? And the wolf
Yes.
who better to learn you on?
Yeah.
Why is your wolf George Lopez? Yes. Who better to learn you on?
Yeah.
It was Carlos Mencia.
Guys, what
That
was
was more Mencia.
what
That was, you know what it was? It was, no, it's the bee from the Mucinex commercials or whatever that, like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's a good obscure reference. Well played. that is a good one.
That is a good obscure.
I thought you were gonna say the bee from The Simpsons.
Or the bee movie with Seinfeld.
Yeah.
He tried to make that happen, didn't he? He pushed real hard.
He tried.
I feel like Brian's trying to move down his list right now.
Look, dude, these interviews are at least 3 hours apiece. Always. He's gonna put up the uncut. It's gonna be your whole fucking day to watch this. You're gonna have to commit. Hope you don't have homework. Hope you don't have a job, because you're gonna watch us bullshit. You say hope you don't have a sex change. Is that what you said? Because if you do have a sex change operation
Plan for
coming up, it's not gonna happen today. Too much time.
Don't do it today. No sex change
Don't
today.
do it this week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you'll probably watch. Yeah.
Sleep on it.
Yeah. What was the person?
Sleep on the sex change.
Think about it another day.
Yeah.
Consider keeping your dick.
We're gonna keep you.
Or not dick.
We're gonna
You're
help
any.
you. Just reconsider that, just for one more day.
Yeah.
What was the person who discovered milk doing with the cow?
I mean, look, dude. That's the thing. Like that's a classic question. I think we've all been asked that over the ages.
They were really hungry and they walked upon a wild cow, which are very rare.
Wild cow.
A baby cow getting
Saw the
fed.
cow getting something from the teat, and they were like, "Well, I want some of that."
Yeah, they watched the nursing happen. And they're like, "Fuck,
I
I bet I could do some of that shit."
Yeah.
So they got down like a
Mouth to
cow.
mouth,
Mouth to nipples action going on there.
I think so.
So they saw like a baby cow, like, and they were like,
Yeah.
I want to do that too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty
They're like,
hungry.
"What's that?
Pretty
What's
do
that
it."
white stuff coming out of the cow? I want some.
I have a white
all
stuff.
over my face."
Well, first they killed the baby cow and had some veal, and then they dressed up as the baby cow when they were hungry later.
Like, have you ever seen Saw, like the pig masks?
Yeah.
They put the whole
cow.
body of the baby cow over the top of their body. Camouflage.
Camacow.
Yeah, cow.
Camouflage. Camouflage.
Camouflage.
Camouflage.
They used camouflage to suck the nipple of a wild cow.
Well, think about it. Like, I know we don't have wild cows now, but a lot of that is the product of the fact that we've been breeding cows to kill them and eat them.
What is a wild cow? Is it just?
It's a cow before. Yeah. It's
Has
a.
no-
Yeah, it's no master.
This is a long time ago. This is
Yeah.
It's a cow. That is.
It's a cow. without a-
Fine. What is a master?
A master.
Who masters like?
the guy who drank the milk first.
He was the
Mastered
first
the
master.
cow.
He was the first cow master.
He was the-
The guy who sucked the tit,
And there can be only one.
sucked the
The only cow master.
udder and udder.
An udder.
Yeah.
And then first cow master, then thigh master. Yeah. And now.
Pokemon master.
Yeah, Pokemon Master, and now we have a gazelle. That's how you got a gazelle. That's how gazelles
Tony Gazelle.
evolved.
Yeah.
Was cow master, thigh master, gazelle.
And now there are no more new ideas.
Nope.
That was it.
That's
now you
everything.
got. Now
That was
you're
the
just
last
remaking horror movies. That's it. That's all you got left.
Yeah.
Andy, what is the craziest thing you have seen in the pit?
I mean, of myself, like in here,
No, just.
in there.
Consistent. That's a pretty consistent bit.
What is the craziest thing you have seen in the pit, Joey? Like I saw.
What did you see?
I like calling him Joey. That's
a new one.
I call you
Yeah, I like
Joey?
that. Yeah, you did.
Joey.
Yeah.
For my whole life, you've been around and never once
Never
had to
really.
call you Joey.
I went by Joey for about 3 months in 4th grade. It was long enough that I had
Bless
on my,
you.
on my Little League jersey. It said Joey, and then I instantly regretted it. But I had to be Joey all season.
Bless your little Joe heart. That's so cute.
Did you
Joey.
retire the jersey properly?
Well, it's hanging from the rafters of my bedroom. It's still there. I have rafters for the sole purpose of retiring jerseys and shirts.
What kind of a house do
He
you
lives at the Staples Center.
I live at the Staples Center and retired jerseys and shirts of my own
Yeah.
making.
Joey.
So back to that.
What?
Yeah.
Say it again.
I've seen some crazy shit in my pit though.
All right, so you're talking about the moshed pit?
Yeah.
Mash pit.
The mashed pit?
The mashed
I've
potato.
seen, on this last tour, I saw my favorite thing.
Tits.
No,
Dick.
well, I mean, those are there, and I assumably dudes that are in the pit have a dick. I mean, it's not like they're showing them. Thankfully, nobody's getting up there and,
Their dicks. Check this off.
well, camouflaging it around,
Yeah, there we go.
Camouflaging it around.
But no, I think the best thing I've seen was a guy brought a giant inflatable turkey, and I don't know if you're aware of Turkoman, but I've developed a rap character for my bodyguard Yanni, and it's called Turkoman, and we put a teaser up on YouTube. You can look at it. I don't know if Brian, if you can make the plug, you can put the link in the description
Turkoman
under
right here.
under here. You'll see the link to the Turkoman teaser. It's big shit coming. So Turkoman mixtape coming 2014. So
He's Turkey Man.
yeah, you've heard of Gucci Man. It's nothing like that.
He's a turkey. He's a turkey superhero.
He's just a turkey. Yeah, it's Turkey.
Turkey.
Turkoman?
Turka. Turkamane. Turkoman. Yeah.
So
Turkoman ain't got no hands, so put your nubs up in the air and Turk. Wait, Turkoman.
Yeah, Turkoman.
If you want to
Man,
transcribe
what?
that, by the way, I always address the Tumblr world. The lyrics are, Turkoman ain't got no hands, so put them nubs up in the air and Turk. Turkoman don't wear no shirt. Turkoman just gets sunburned.
So it's a story song.
Yeah.
Turkoman, hey,
Is there gonna be a storybook?
It's a narrative.
is there gonna be a comic book?
Turkoman don't feel no pain like EA Sports. He get in the game.
Oh!
Topical. And
Yeah, EA
relevant.
Sports is always relevant.
Yeah, they've been relevant.
It's in the game.
Yeah,
The first verse, take two turkeys, put them on your hands, step right up and see the turkey man. There's a lot coming. I don't want to give it all away. Turkey Man 2014. Mixtape.
What is if your penis could talk?
Turkey Man.
What would it say? Turkey Man.
It's a.
What was the question?
My penis just sings that song by Gary Jules, Mad Mad World. It really it's a mad world.
Mine was
All around me are
His neighbors today with My Heart Will Go On.
Oh, nice.
There's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way, and I know that my heart will go on. Turkey Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What it is.
That's what mine would say too.
Yep.
That's actually also my response to people saying that I've changed. That's just what I do. When people are like, Andy, you've changed because you cut your hair or you don't put your char all over your body.
My Heart Will Go
Yeah,
On
I
at
just-
every
that's what I do.
opportunity.
I yell that at them and then they get confused and go away.
You just yell,
Do
"My
you
heart will
think
go
I've
on."
changed? I think I'm a bad guy now.
No,
I think I'm a better person now. I think
you're actually exactly the same. You have not changed
I
at
wanted to
all.
improve. All right, so I'm the same.
Well, I mean, but
Plateaued completely.
yeah, you haven't changed
Joe,
at all. You've actually
You've been with me since I was a baby.
Yeah. I've seen marginal improvement since childhood.
slight.
Yeah.
Well, I meant you haven't you haven't.
We were the original child pornography.
You were the original child pornographer.
We were.
Yeah.
It was the two of us.
It was
Yeah.
the two of you.
Yeah.
Making that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it was a phase.
Yeah.
We got over it.
We all go through
Moved
it.
on.
Yeah.
Got rid.
I still love you, baby, people.
Oh, Joe was telling us about.
Let me see your hands.
Did you see that Kiss has a football team?
I like Kiss.
Stanley
It's
better
awesome.
be the PA announcer.
People, that was a touchdown! Yeah! First down, Kiss! Woo! People, get your hands up! Put your babies up! Let me see your babies in the air! That's the next generation! People.
Some of y'all like to drink vodka.
What's interesting about Paul Stanley is that he invented PayPal long before it just.
He was talking
He was
about
talking about it. He was like, people,
He hadn't implemented it yet.
y'all like to drink vodka and orange juice.
Elon Musk owes him everything.
Everything.
So, Joey. You just spit
It's not a full day with Joe until you get
just spit
spit right on
We
your
were
face.
at Richard's the other day, Richard Villa, who does our artwork, and my good friend. And Joe spit directly into the iris of my eye, so much that I couldn't see out of my right eye for us. And he's talking, and we're having fun, and I'm like, I'm blind, but now we're back. We're back to 2020, motherfucker. 2020, Turkman.
Joe, I was gonna say though, are you
Yeah.
a bad boy?
I mean.
You're getting into some dark territory again.
Yeah.
That's why I like it. I'm a dark man.
Wednesdays. Pretty dark.
How dark?
Bad.
How bad are you?
Pornographer is not being a bad boy. I don't know what is.
Oh. He said it, not me, America. Oh, what was your name? Lucian or something?
Damian Webster.
Damian Webster.
How bad are you, Joe?
Ass.
Bad.
Bad ass.
That's how bad you are.
Mother, father.
Badass I wanna be.
Badass.
I mean, let's just say last Wednesday, I may have been at the grocery store and wanted to get some celery, but didn't feel like paying for it, so I didn't.
You didn't take it.
What?
I didn't take
Fucking
it either. I just left. I just left. Yeah, I just left.
stole celery.
That's terrible.
No, you left.
I didn't actually take it.
How
I
would
just,
you
I just
sleep
left.
at night if
Yeah.
you did that?
Poorly. Yeah.
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 Like literally no money. All your money would be gone.
Yeah.
Here's an
Exactly.
interesting fact
Yeah.
that most people don't know about the my infamous Golden God speech. That was all directed at Joe. Joe was the one guy out there just flipping me off and spitting, and I was like, man, and I got real mad and I got heated because we were supposed to be friends, and the other thing is that he was wearing one of those like pregnancy bellies and a big fake ass. So I was like, dude, I've got this award, and it was just factual. I've got this award, and you've got a fat ass. So that's what that was.
Yeah. That was directed right at me.
To recap, what did you say on the Golden God speech?
Something about I'm very pleased that you all like me so much. Thank you.
In general.
It was very
I'm
positive.
Honored to receive
I've had
this
a great
award.
time here with all of you who have been so cordial. Thank you so much. And then
God
what,
bless
what
you.
with the magic of television, that shit got recut and chopped up.
It's out of context.
It was
Liberal media.
liberal, Nazi, conservative, Republican, Democratic media takes my words and they turn it into some sort of
Obama. Fucking Obama.
fucking Mitt Romney Obamacare shit all up in me, and they fucked me in the ass with bad words. That's what that was.
That hurts.
And I didn't say any of that. And
Brutal ass fucking you can get.
Yeah, it doesn't get any more
honestly,
brutal than
if
that.
we can get on the for reals for a second. And I said that. That's cool. You can say that. Take it home. Bring it with you. Take it to school.
Walk
Say
it to-
on the for reals. Take it for a walk. What is happening?
Well, Joe, he already spit in someone's face, and now it's time to spill something.
Nope.
But
That was
listen,
close.
But listen. All right, so a lot of people saw that, and I know a lot of people gave us shit or whatever for it. But honestly, the situation was we were having a really good time there. with all of the bands and the people that were really nice to us, and then we walked down into the audience, and the crowd was there to see Metallica, and there's nothing you can do if you're not Metallica, particularly if you're Black Veil Brides, it's going to please them. So we walked down, and we had to stand there for about 15 to 20 minutes before we walked up to get our award, and they were just throwing shit and spitting at us, and I've explained it before, but my dam sort of burst, you know. I got very angry, and I reacted. I saw a comment said, like, you're yelling at Lemmy. Lemmy was not there, I promise you. All of the artists are in a whole separate area. That was just the audience who was throwing stuff. We get along very well with all the people at the Golden Gods.
Lemmy or something? Why would you?
I love Lemmy.
Lemmy was not there.
I love Lemmy. Lemmy's a very nice guy.
He was out there.
I mean, he's fucking badass as hell, but he's...
You have reeled it in a little bit if you saw Lemmy out there?
If Lemmy was out there just doing this,
You would have just.
I would have been like,
You're cool,
Lemmy, but you got a fat... Yeah.
You made a point of saying that before you attacked me for my fat ass.
I like
Yeah.
you, Lemmy, but
Yeah.
everyone else.
It's weird that they cut out
like,
Joseph Flanders, you have a fat ass.
You're
Yeah.
not Lemmy.
See, that's the media.
Yeah.
Like
Cut out
liberal
me.
Obama media.
Spite towards me. That could have been my 15 seconds.
Damien.
Nader still?
Damien.
Nader's fault.
Actually, no, I'll go to Andy on this one. Andy, do you like to dominate?
Blame it on Nader.
Do you like to dominate or be dominated?
Look, I've been asked this question a lot, and my response...
I ask him every day. I text him every day.
No pun intended.
Joe texts me every morning.
Every day.
A, good morning. B, do you like to be dominated or would you like to dominate?
Never an answer.
Me.
I've never answered him once, and I'll continue to not answer.
I don't know what he means. It's just he just replies with
I
emoticons.
answer usually with a hot dog smiley face and then the little like Asian girl. That's
And I can't figure it out. I've been trying to decipher this shit for months.
Look, put it together, guys. Hot dog smiley face Asian girl.
What does
That's
it
what I
mean?
mean.
Please, I need to know.
You do the math.
I don't know.
You do the
I just need to know if he likes to be dominated or dominate.
You do
It keeps me up.
How far down are we? Like 3 questions in?
Question 2.
Question 2.
Wait, we are on. Yeah, we're on 3.
No.
You have like 10 pages there.
No, we're not gonna do all of that. I'm just gonna
This one's just called Japan. Is that a question? So, Japan.
Your thoughts?
Not even just
How
Japan.
do you feel about Japan? It actually, you can zoom in. It says Japan.
Yeah. Most touching a fan. Wait, Joe.
Yes. Yes.
Most touching a fan, you.
Most touching a fan, me.
Yeah. You had. Fan, you.
That I touched a fan. I've touched all of my fans.
Anybody speaking English right now?
I don't know. I'm not
Most
sure.
We're speaking in
And
Japanese.
you.
Oh, that's Japanese. Okay. Yeah.
Will you?
Yeah.
Japan?
It sounds like we put the interview through Google Translate a couple times.
Yeah.
We just bounce these questions back and forth through Mandarin a couple of times.
Surgery
Will
table.
your fan touch Japan?
Have you?
May
Chet.
Where are we?
How?
All right, another question. B-Rye.
If you woke up on a
Byron.
If you woke up on a surgery table and the doctor said, "It's done," what would be your response?
Anyone?
Oof, man, these are loaded questions. Right?
That's what you would say to him. That's what
He said. He
like,
the surgeon says it's done.
we're done.
What's the con? Yeah. What do we?
Surgery's done?
He just says.
Is everybody clapping?
He just
Are
goes.
all the nurses
He just
clapping?
go.
All right, so here's the second part.
Can we make this? Are all the nurses clapping? Like
Everyone's-
you wake up and everyone's just clapping. And he just says it's done.
He's obstructing the
It's
view.
done.
He's obstructing the view of a beautiful cake he just made, and he's just saying it's done. And then he turns around and shows you, and it's a beautiful like Cake Boss style cake.
You're just sitting there with your goiter sticking out of your neck, and you're like, well, what is this done?
Is this done yet? Oh no,
no,
We're just warming up. This is my warm up.
It's a good look.
This is
I
what
can
I
make
do.
a cake though.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure that out.
Cake
but-
boss. What if you woke up from surgery and the cake boss was sitting there going, it's done.
It's done.
Cake Boss.
You wake up and it's just you're in a bakery. There's just,
With flour.
You're
you
in
passed
your
out.
part of the
Over
Do
here.
me a favor, artists of the internet. Draw Joe naked on a surgery table with the Cake Boss over him, just clapping his hands together.
A gif of his
Cake
hands
boss.
going up and
It's a
down.
cake display.
Yeah.
Post-surgery.
Post-surgery cake display.
Strawberry
no
jam
penis.
all over the place.
I love my jams.
Just keep adding things.
Love my jams.
And a
Love my
falcon.
jams. I love my jelly.
Love my fixins.
And a falcon.
I love
just-
my fixins.
I love my jams.
What? No fixins?
No fixins? Fuck this
How am I
place.
gonna have my cake with no
Oh,
fixins?
so gotta have my fixins.
So we're here in Los Angeles.
in beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful
on the
Los
ground.
Beautiful beige.
Beautiful.
We're sitting in my beige.
Beautiful Los
no
Angeles.
Yep.
Just
Take it in.
Just take it in, guys. Just,
Beautiful sunny LA.
Here we are.
it's just like overcast and like
Yeah.
a dead body behind us. Just take it in, guys.
This is an odd overcast,
Look at
Brian.
it,
I gotta
the
say,
sign.
this is.
We just have
Look
a,
over.
There's not one cloud in the sky.
Well, it's blue, so the
this is
effects team
overcast
can
for
put some
Nebraska.
clouds in there for you, pretty easy.
Yeah, the BryanStars effects team will be photoshopping.
You saturated in
It's
that.
just a permanent blue screen, so the sky can be whatever you want it to
Yeah,
be.
yeah, it can be overcast. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rain on your overcast
Yeah,
parade.
stop raining on my
It'll be
overcast.
MS painting
parade.
Sorry.
some clouds
Yeah.
on a still image.
But what was I saying?
Pixel clouds?
Pixel clouds? Yeah, that was the last question.
Oh, but
Hey, can I interview?
yeah, ask,
All right.
just take it. Just give it to me.
Andy's gonna rattle off some of these questions.
If you could name the next Justice Beaver album, what would you name it?
Justice.
Crime Fighting Beaver.
I think you should call it
Oh, I'm sorry, Justin Bieber.
call it Just Bieber.
Just Bieber.
Just Bieber.
All right. So if you could name the
Fixins.
yeah, just
You gotta move the
Just
mic.
Bieber.
if you could name the next Justice
Bieber,
Justice
no
Beaver,
Just Bieber.
Justice Beaver the album.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Just Bieber.
No fixins.
Just Beaver, no fixins.
Yep.
All right. There's a fly on me. All right.
That's still in the title. That's
Yeah,
still in
yeah.
Just Bieber, no fixins.
Yeah.
What's gonna be like on like? What is he gonna look like on the cover? Like, what's the album cover?
I mean, I think he's got to
gonna
be
look like?
naked. 'cause
He's got to
it's
be
Bieber.
naked. Well, he just was
And
naked.
there's no fixins.
There's nudes.
What?
His nudes just he was playing guitar
God.
to his grandmother in the nude.
Who? What?
It's true. Did you hear about this? It happened.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know about that. Why?
Somebody caught him doing that.
Why? In the,
Why his grand?
why in the world would I know about that though, Brian?
We know what you do in your time.
Look,
together.
there's many things I do, but one of them is not looking up Justin Bieber and whether he is naked. That's not something I do.
Wait,
Who
what song
who
was
does
he
that?
playing?
What?
What song was he playing? That's
No,
important.
the story is it was Thanksgiving morning and he was late for Thanksgiving dinner or Thanksgiving lunch.
Coming out? That was
Yeah.
November.
So he
Consolation prize?
yeah, so he came. He thought it would be funny to come downstairs in a guitar.
Yeah.
And he was playing to everyone naked.
Now, Grandma.
Grandma, look at my dick. I'm Justice Beaver.
Whatever I want.
Naked.
I'll be late for Thanksgiving. Naked. With my guitar. Grandma.
You were just
Were his
singing,
family members there?
Badlands. Just
Wait, were his other family members there?
Yeah.
Okay, but then it's not, yeah, because if it's just him and his grandma
Well,
and
the-
like
the
Norman
picture that
Bates, like
leaked,
she's in a rocking chair,
The picture.
and he's just playing it right here, just above his.
No, it was. It was right. He's just covering his jaw.
Was he playing an Everlast song?
Yeah.
No, it's literally.
on a
he was
dick
playing-
'cause I'm gay.
What is that? What is the fucking Everland?
What it's like.
I'll let them choose. Maybe I know what it's like to sing the blues. Maybe then you might know what it's like. What it's like. Maybe then you might know what it's like.
That's what he was singing. Yeah,
Because you
that's what
have
he
to
was
be naked to play that song.
Everlast is probably popular before Justin Bieber was born.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. He goes deep, dude. He goes into the oldies.
He goes
all the
real
way.
deep. He goes grandma deep. You know,
How the
that's...
fuck old is that guy anyway? Both Everlast and
Grandma
Justice.
Everlast is
How
like
old is-
53.
How old is Bieber's grandma, though?
That's,
30.
she was literally.
She's actually dating Everlast.
She's like right up on him with a razor. Not with a razor, but like with a razor.
Look, if you are a fan of Bieber, that's cool.
with an actual
I
razor.
don't want to take part in bashing anybody necessarily, but it's fucking weird if that's true. But look, man,
These are just facts.
people think weird shit about me. Like I read there's this one
It's the weirdest story you've heard.
there's this fucking Tumblr blog or whatever that I called attention to. It's hilarious. It's all about like this person claims to have the in on us, like they know everything about us and they're giving the fans the real scoop. And they said I was dating some girl named Larry. So, and that Juliet
that is-
doesn't know about
Is
it.
there a feminine spelling of Larry?
No, it's
Yeah, is it like IE? Just to get the IE?
Larry.
Like Larry.
Look, that's not accurate. There's nobody on our bus. Not true.
Can we just run with that for a sec? So how long have you and Larry been friends?
Know about this?
I'm in a committed relationship with my rap project, Turkey Man.
This Turkman.
That's
Turkman's actually dating Larry.
My only other woman is Turkman.
Joe, are you,
Turkman's real name
are you
is Larry.
single?
I am single.
Why are we single?
His girlfriend broke up with him before brunch.
Yeah, man. I was in fucking.
Today?
No, not today. This is like a month and a half. This is like a month ago. Again? Yeah. We got back together. It was all a ruse so she could break up with me again before fucking brunch.
Yeah.
God,
No, man. It was like morning bed talk, which is my favorite part of the day.
You
like,
love
'cause
morning bed
I
talk.
love it because like nothing bad has happened yet. You're just like laying in bed.
Morning breath.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Joe's used to something bad happening around like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's like pre that, it's like 10 a.m. and you're just laying in bed and you're having a nice time. And I was like, oh, you want to get some brunch? And she's like, I think we should just be friends. It was like that's an odd transition.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Like she not only did she ruin morning bed talk, but she also ruined brunch.
And the relationship.
And your
The relationship. Well, that's true too.
Probably note that as well.
We should note that as
You got
well.
brunch like on this fucking pedestal, dude.
That says a lot about my life. Brunch and she
Yeah.
into the relationship.
As
Yeah.
Like, at
Yeah.
least just walk me to
That Joe loves more than eggs and bacon at around 1 o'clock.
he
with
lives.
anybody.
Anybody at all.
Yeah.
I pick up random homeless man. Hey, want to have fucking some brunch?
When is brunch? Like 11:30?
Well, brunch. That's an interesting because,
It's like
like
a
to
70s
me,
kind of thing.
well, yeah, I think everybody has their own versions of brunch. Like for me, it's like it's got to be that time between like breakfast and lunch.
It's like 11 to 3, I think.
And I like Brenner.
Brenner.
You like Brenner?
Oh,
Yeah.
I like having breakfast for dinner.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of breakfast for dinner.
Breakfast at dinner.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. Like some French toast at dinner.
What do you to say?
Dunch.
Dunch.
Yeah, dinner for lunch. So they have like a steak for lunch.
Dunch sounds like something dreary. I don't know. Dunch.
Big ass ribeye for lunch, and like a bunch of drinks, and then you got to go have the rest of your day. Like anytime
You
I
can't go about your day after you have like a rack of ribs and a beer.
I can't.
Like that's your day.
I had
Like-
a big dunch.
Big Dunch, man. I'm done for the
I
day.
can't go jogging this
I had a
evening.
meeting
dunch.
recently, and I went and I had like a whole rack of ribs and like 4 margaritas, and it was fucking noon. And then I was like, oh shit, this is the rest of my day. So I just went back and went to sleep. Like there's nothing you can do after that.
Can't. Like it's definitely there's like guaranteed couch time.
Yeah.
And like a shitty movie. Like whatever's on TV.
Or you could watch a good movie.
I mean, you could.
It has to
But
be a
that's like
shitty
effort.
movie.
This is like effort because you have
Yeah.
to put on the movie because
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you'll stumble across a good
Joe
movie.
just
yeah.
watches whatever's in his suggested for him on Netflix.
Oh man.
If you
God
thought so,
damn it.
hell yeah, I'll watch every season of Becker if you think so on Netflix.
Look, it's Arliss or whatever's on TBS. All right.
Yeah, there's only 2 options. Whatever's on TBS or suggestions on Netflix. So it looks like we're watching
Burn Notice.
Burn
or
Notice. For some reason, I have a hard stance with myself. I don't know who I'm talking to. It's just me. It's just, all right, Joe. You gonna watch Burn Notice?
Joe, look. It's Las Vegas or a documentary about people who are fans of pop singers.
Between Lazy Joe and Angry Joe, you're only gonna watch
Have you
shitty
seen that,
TV.
by the way? I think we're alone now. What's her fucking name? Tiffany or who?
Oh yeah, the documentary about the superfans that obsess over Tiffany.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
good.
pretty great.
So, if you guys woke up naked next to my dad, what would you do?
I'm probably
Where are we waking up?
On the beach.
On the beach with
No,
your
actually,
father?
no. In his bed. In his bedroom.
Do I know that he's your father, or do I just think he's like a random?
No, he's the father.
He's
the father.
The father.
If you wake up naked in bed with the father.
I would ask if it was good for him too.
Yeah, was it as good for him as it was not for you?
Yeah, it was adequate for me, but hopefully it was slightly above for him.
I'd say, you didn't take any pictures, did you? And then he'd be like, yeah.
I see everything.
Yeah, he'd be like, I don't need photos.
Film
I'm the
everything.
father. It's weird. Like I just had that moment where like having to shit happened to me, and now it's gone already.
Oh, you had to, and now
It's
you
just
Yeah.
going to cycle it.
Fast.
It'll be back.
Oh, I thought you were sitting on a safety hole in the mulch, so you could just go.
No, I don't have to. I'm just saying that happened to me for a second, where it was like, whoa, this might have to happen, and then it
And then
didn't.
he's like, oh no, false alarm.
False alarm.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
The father saved you.
Yeah, the father. Thank you, Father. I don't mean to get too blasphemous here with this interview.
Yeah, no, that was never an intention.
Yeah.
I'm just going with the
Just
way
woke
it
up
goes.
naked next to the father.
Open
Have
to the
some
father.
Margarita.
Well, I would ask him I would ask the father. I'd be like, do you really
Need this?
Like, to me, well, do you need this? You've got enough on your plate. Do we need to have an awkward morning after conversation? Can you just go about your business? Can I go about mine? Do we have to, like...
Can I have my money so I can get out of here, please?
No, I would ask him, like,
Why?
it seems like if he came back, would he want to see a bunch of crosses? Like, it's just like no, it's like everybody wears crosses, and it's just like that was
a bad.
Would he really want to see that?
Oh,
like,
no, it's, yeah,
and just to me, it'd be like, I wouldn't want to see that. You know, like, would
like,
JFK, if JFK came back, would he want to see a fucking, like, sniper rifle?
Dude,
Everywhere he goes.
That's a Bill Hicks bit.
It is a Bill Hicks bit. He just did a whole Bill Hicks bit. I'm gonna do one now.
I don't know.
So. Well, let me.
didn't know that.
Let's
That's a
see.
Bill Hicks bit.
It's a whole Bill Hicks bit. So what's
Fucking
another?
Bill Hicks?
What's another Bill Hicks bit?
He beat me to it. Fucking Bill Hicks beat me to it, man.
I asked a guy who believed in creationism how dinosaur fossils got here, and I go, dinosaur fossils, what's that? And he goes, man, God put dinosaur fossils here to test my faith. And I said, man, I think God put you here to test my faith, dude. Bam, Bill Hicks number 2. 2 Bill Hickses.
They're totally just ignoring.
I know, they didn't fucking listen to my whole Bill
I'm
Hicks.
still at the Bill Hicks thing. I didn't realize that was a Bill Hicks.
Whole other Bill Hicks bit.
How fucking rude, disrespectful.
Help him learn.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that Bill Hicks bit. I'm impressed he beat me to it.
They don't respect you, Andy.
Sure he did.
That's what works so well with us is that if I get like sidetracked with something, you can just take
Fly.
them.
You're like a fucking eagle.
That's how we
You
work.
listen to all your Bill Hicks bits.
All right, so another question, Brian.
Would you guys like a flirting tip from me?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Without question.
No doubt.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the,
I just want the tip, though.
Just the tip.
just the tip, not the whole thing.
I only want the
I don't
tip.
want. Don't give me any
actually
fucking
flirt.
shaft here. All right.
So what you do when you see a hot ass bitch, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
You know what I'm
please.
talking about, yeah.
Oh, I do.
And you want her hard.
I saw one at the Bed Bath &
Yeah.
Beyond yesterday.
We're attracting a lot of flies, Joe.
How was it on the scale of Katie?
Perry?
So, no, let me explain. So there's a scale that exists in the world of Black Veil Brides wherein a particularly attractive girl is a Katie. And then below that, like a girl that's maybe a 10 or above is a Katie. A girl that's below that is a Jamie. And then a girl that is maybe a 1 to 3 is a Margaret. And then anything below that is a Jerome. So if you're ever out with us socially and we go, oh, look, we say, or if we say hello, Katie, that means that we have been impressed by your visual aesthetic value.
She
that,
was a Katie.
Okay.
She was a Katie.
She was a Katie. Now, what should I have said?
You should have said, girl,
Already good start.
I want to take you to my dungeon and bounce you up and down until gravity isn't in the equation.
Now that's impressive because I don't know. I mean,
Was that a Blood on the Dance Floor lyric?
No.
Most girls would be like, Flanders, you had me a dungeon.
you had me a dungeon.
you had me at shackles.
Yeah. That's
You had
That
me
just
at
sounded like something.
you
that,
had me at roofie.
you know, maybe something that they could have done, or some other one of those, kind of more electro-based bands. They have a lot of lyrical content like that. Maybe that.
Hey girl.
Yeah,
Hey, girl.
I don't know if I don't think that they have that. No offense
No.
to anyone in the band. I don't think that you have any songs that are called Hey Girl. If you do, please, members of Blood on the Dance Floor, write a song called Hey Girl and
Bounce on my trampoline.
yeah, and use the lyrics that we had. We're probably not the best writers for you because you have your own thing going. But if you want to hit us up, I know that you know Pat. So
You know Pat.
Yes.
You know Blow on the Dance Floor. I know Blow on the Dance Floor. Yeah. They're good friends of mine. Good friends of yours?
Yeah. We're just we're finishing a video right now.
Oh,
Actually.
fuck yeah, dude.
I don't know anything about that.
No, nothing about that.
I don't know nothing. Nothing about that. All right. All right, guys. We're gonna go through
Not
the
my
list
style,
here.
not my problem, Jack.
Describe your
Consult on this video.
describe yourself in 3 words positively.
That is a good one.
Cherry pie. Crocodile.
There's your 3.
Crocodile,
Wait,
cherry pie,
I'm
and
glad you went first. I was getting a little nervous.
that's a fact, Jack. That's for me.
That's a
All
fact.
right. Let's describe Andy.
That's 4 words to you.
No, that's a
That's a
That's a
that's a
That's a
fact, Jack.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. That passes the
I think
3.
that's only isn't as a fact one word?
That's a fact, Jack.
That's a fact, Jack. That's a fact,
Fact,
Jack.
Jack.
That's 2 words.
Fact, Jack.
That is a fact.
That's a fact.
That's
Jack.
Jack.
That's a fact, Jack.
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah.
Jack.
That is a fact.
Jack.
Jack.
Let's describe Andy in 3 words negatively.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if I gotta be a downer here, but fucking.
Violent.
It's a plane. There it is.
Violent, right?
Clearly violent, I guess.
So violent.
I don't know.
He likes to hit you around sometimes, right, Joe?
I mean, only when I deserve it. You know?
What?
I know I deserve it.
What?
Ah!
What?
Ah!
I hear you.
Joe, describe our relationship
Physical.
and know that I'm looking at you while you do it, so do it positively.
Our relationship is just a delight, and we have lots of long walks together.
That's a fact, Jack.
That's a fact.
That's a fact,
Where we
Jack.
talk about important things, like my dislike of the most recent Batman movie and Andy's like of that movie.
And condoms.
And condoms. We talk about condoms.
And how great they smell.
What's funny is I think that there's some people that don't understand that Average Joe is not a documentary. And that
Oh, right, that thing that we're
Oh,
promoting.
yeah. So
I thought that was real.
I tried to go there earlier, but man.
Joe was just like,
we're
hey,
fucking acting. Like there's someone like I read a comment or something like, that's ridiculous he said that. It's a fucking comedy show, guys. Please.
Yeah, so we're actually here on the set of Average Joe.
This is not the set. I mean, we're outside.
This isn't our set. This is where it all goes down.
We're in the main office of the
We green screen everything.
right here.
Everything in this like 4-foot box.
Right here. Yeah, this is where it
Got
happens.
this car here
all
that
our
kind of gets in the
meals.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
We have to hold for cars sometimes.
Yeah, this is where we shoot everything. Sitting down, we have to have people hold us up. But anyway, so this is we're on the set of Average Joe. No, but Average Joe is your show, Joe.
Yeah.
And you're average. When you're talking about average, are you talking about your dick size or
Just everything.
IQ?
In general. It's
Just in
kind of
general.
Just it's an overall package.
Just an average?
He's just
You
an
know,
average dude.
the overall package
You know.
is fairly average. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a city boy,
City, living in a.
born and raised in South Detroit.
I'm just a small town girl living in a lovely world.
He's a
You
city
know,
boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train.
Going anywhere. Yeah.
going anywhere. That's really my story, and that's what we're trying to
This is where
convey with
you
Average
ended,
Joe.
this is where you ended up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's my story.
She likes to dance. She likes to sing.
What's mine?
She likes a lot of things.
So Average Joe, it's your show.
Yeah.
And it's a web series, also on your YouTube channel.
Yeah,
And Andy guest stars in it
he does.
because
Well, I
you
mean,
beat
let's
him
be
into
fair.
it.
I mean, he really just
I'm a regular in the series, but I'm also more of a relationship guru. I play a heightened version of myself that gives him only the best of advice constantly. Yeah.
you're like my Yoda.
Nothing that I say ever leads him in the wrong path, ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of advice do you give? Because you give me advice all the time. Like you told me, if it's not a 3-way, no way.
I've never. Is that a Blood on the Dance Floor lyric? That one might
I think
be.
it's if it ain't a 3-way, hit the freeway.
Yeah.
That's another one of Andy's
Yeah.
pieces of advice.
If it ain't
A 3-way.
a 3-way, hit the freeway.
But what's
Some
some
Churchill said that. I believe.
what's some
That was,
advice that you've
that was
given
Churchill.
Joe?
I said, Joe, look, you gotta just be better looking, and he's working on that. I said, look, Joe, you
Here
gotta
it is an attempt.
You know,
you
he said
gotta-
the same thing to me, and
change
good God.
clothes sometimes. Like you gotta sometimes wear different shirts, and then other times you can wear the same one. And as long as it's within a span of a week, it's okay to wear the same clothes sometimes. And that's really mostly what I say to him.
And food is not clothes.
Yeah, and I say Fu Manchus are good. So that's what he's working on right now.
Yeah.
You'll notice that when he shaves that beard that he's got going on, it's going to be a Fu Manchu.
The reason I'm here is because I actually found Andy's house, and you can't really tell where we are.
He geolocated it. He used the Find My Phone app.
So I found Andy's house, and it turns out that you guys were shooting Average Joe
Yeah.
right here. This is actually Andy's.
I live in these bushes.
You guys shoot.
People think that I make money doing what we do. It's not. Yeah, it's.
This is his living room over here, and
I live in front of this series of homes outside. They pay me no mind. They don't pay me no mind.
Simple mind.
Yeah, simple man, simple mind.
You said that when you moved in, right?
Yeah, I'm
You
a
said,
simple man, simple mind.
Simple man, simple mind.
Don't cause me, don't bring me no harm.
No, but I'm actually guest starring on the first episode, and yeah, I was
Season 2.
season 2, episode 1.
Yeah.
And I'm a not drug dealer.
No.
You're
A
a
drug
drug user.
addict.
You're a
Drug
drug
addict.
user.
Yeah.
you're an enthusiast.
Because you're not necessarily like a sad addict. You're more stoked that it's happening. You're in the
So-
beginning
You,
stage.
you were at the beginning of
Yeah,
that.
it's all
dark
good.
road.
It's all rainbows and
It's still light out at
butterflies.
the
If
beginning.
you guys have seen the movie This Is the End, think of Michael Cera's character in that. That's very similar to the mentality that Brian has. He's a little bit of a fucking nut job in this, and
Hey.
he has a lot of drugs on his face. And
He needs
Yeah.
a gang. He needs a gang to join.
No, that's
Comedy
not
show.
who he really is. Yeah. No, this is the first time we see Andy in season 2, and you know where we pick up.
Put your phone away. We're doing an interview.
No, I'm just someone. Sorry.
I don't
First
care.
time I've met Brian though, but I'm convinced he's fooled everybody.
That I'm
That
not a
you're
drug
like
addict.
a nice guy that doesn't do the crazy.
No, yeah.
field and
I
nice.
secretly. I never do drugs, guys.
It was actually
Neither
awesome
do you.
watching him try to snort baking flour. That was pretty cool. That was a good part of today.
I actually snorted quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
And it's
yeah,
showing.
We didn't even need to. We weren't even. The camera wasn't even going. We just.
Like,
That was-
you really don't need to do that.
That was
No,
that
I
was
got it.
that was
Got it.
that was off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you guys weren't
We weren't
looking.
even rolling.
It's like
Yeah.
I let you guys rehearse as long as you wanted to.
I thought it was cocaine when I first showed up.
Yeah.
So I went.
Sorry to let you know.
Would you guys rather lose your left nut or your right nut?
Probably my left.
You know, I had an enlarged left nut
Really?
in high school. Yeah. I had to go to a doctor. I went in for like a physical, and you know, I had noticed it, but I was like, well, I guess it's just kind of getting bigger.
You're growing.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is
growing.
this is the tail end of puberty, you know, maybe
That
the
would
other-
go to the dick, and then like it's just everything's growing a little bit.
Just
Exactly.
Like, yeah, heavy on the left, girl.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't really think anything of it, and then I went in for a physical, and the doctor was like, "You got to get that checked out. That is a large nut."
He himself was a doctor. Why didn't he check it out? Why did he just give you the advice to go get it checked
So
out?
what would you say if the cake boss told you your left nut was too big?
What did they tell you when they fixed it? It's done.
You know, they
How
did.
fix it.
How did they fix
Please
it?
go into great detail.
I believe. Now I was out
Did they
for
drain
the
your
procedure,
ball?
but I believe there was a drainage of my left ball. Yeah, I believe that
ladies,
happened.
Could be yours.
Right here.
By the way, when you
This-
draw them, please make sure you draw that extra nut size.
Just a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
A little bit, a lot
Maybe a
bigger.
little- yeah, it was-
I could honestly, and I've said this before, like I love my balls because they're my boys, and I've had them since I can remember. But
Naturally.
I
They're
could
very-
I would be all right if like the balls were up inside, like if man had evolved to a point where, because it's just kind of annoying, like
Well, yeah.
they like fucking flap around. Like I have big ass balls, so like
Yeah, me too.
Talk about it.
Just
Talk
don't.
about it.
Yeah. Let it out.
it's hard sometimes,
Yeah, it really
Just-
is.
And this isn't me like bragging about genital size. This is just me saying it's a real hardship that I face.
Complaining about it.
Yeah.
His genitals or his balls get really hard sometimes.
I don't have hard balls. I don't get ball erections.
Iron balls, McGinty. You know. Just,
So he has a huge left ball.
I did.
I have
did.
I have
They're
blue
now equal size.
I have blue balls. And you have enormous balls.
Yep, that's basically where we landed. What kind of balls you got?
Well, there's two.
Yeah.
Start over there. I got
He has
two.
3 actually.
You know what's funny about this whole situation? That whole like black veil brides or fags thing, and they're like, this. Just that's all I want to say.
Because we are Black Veil Brides right here. This
It's
is
just
Black-
like I can't fight too much against that when we've just sat and talked about testicles for the
You're
last.
talking about how like we are Black Veil Brides. This is us without the makeup.
I'm a representative of my band in this interview. I'm the only member of my band here. Members of my band have all been involved in Average Joe, so there's a fair amount. I'm just saying, look, the members of Black Veil Brides don't sit around and talk about balls ever. We don't do that. We
That's
talk
just
about
us.
girl balls, vaginal balls, which would also be known as the vagina,
Brian is a super gay influence on this interview
Brian
right now.
makes
And I
everything.
get involved.
And look, if you are
Things
gay and
get-
talk about balls all the time, that's totally cool. Write in. Tell us about your favorite kind of balls.
What kind of balls do you like?
I don't necessarily have
Let
to
us
read
know.
about it, but it's your thing. Do your fucking balls
We'd
all
like
day.
to know how they stack up.
Yeah.
How do your balls stack up?
Whatever wonderful things you guys do that are none of my business. Please, continue.
They're just balls.
They're just balls.
They're just balls.
That's gonna be my memoir.
They're just.
What was the name?
Can we
I
just
gave
all
you a memoir.
smile?
What was it?
You get the
They're
memoir a
just
while ago.
balls.
What the fuck was the name of your memoir?
Oh, it was a good one.
Let's see. Joe,
Yeah.
Bernie on Twitter wants to know, do you ever get sick of slaying so much pussy?
You know, it just
The real answer is yes. It comes to me all the time.
That's why you're
it
single.
just-
You just can't. You don't want to slay it all the time.
it gets old.
Yeah.
You know, there's just so
Literally.
much of it
Means
out
that
there.
it
So
gets
much
old.
old-
Like it's,
yeah.
The more he fucks, the there he gets to like old ladies.
Yeah.
It's
it
getting
gets to the
older.
point, it just gets older and older. And it's just a shame, Brian. Where I'm at right now, these 65-year-olds, you know, it's just
know-
old pussy. And it's just all the time. Like, there's probably like 3 of them lined up at my door right now. And, you know, who am I to say no to it? So I'll let them in.
Who
You
are
know,
you
I'll make them a daiquiri, and then we'll get to business.
How old are you? How old have you gotten to at this point? I'm at 76. I had a woman die on me the other day.
Really? Like she's on you?
She was on top of you? Like she was riding you, and then she just
She
died?
died.
What's the oldest person you ever slept with?
No, I had a 76-year-old woman die
That old?
while I was banging her.
How
I
old?
think I had someone like at least 10
And what's the
years
oldest
more
you
than
would
me.
do if you were single again?
I've been in a relationship for 10 years, so.
How old would you go if you were single though? Single life. I could do like
Well,
60s.
there's a difference. There's like.
I could do 53.
53?
Yeah, 53.
That's your cutoff?
I think I did somewhere. I was real drunk one time. I did somewhere around the 50s.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like
Yeah.
a crazy, like, situation. It wasn't good. I'm not
Things
proud of
happen.
it.
No, but they happen.
I'm not proud of it, guys.
No.
Look,
Proud of it?
I'm not even telling you what happened. I'm not saying I had sex. For all you know, I could have played Monopoly for 2 hours with this person. I just said
Naked.
that I spent some time with a 50-year-old person once.
53 is my cutoff.
For both of you, apparently.
And
Look,
once-
again,
once-
I'm not specifying what occurred. I'm just saying
Yeah.
I hung out with a 55-year-old person one time.
Some things went down. Who knows
Maybe,
what?
maybe it was a completely platonic just hangout session. Maybe it was weird. Maybe it got weird after the platonic hangout session. These are all options.
What's one thing you guys would not do for money?
I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Oh, you beat me to it, man.
He
I was
beat-
literally about to say
I
it.
don't think anybody's as quick with the meatloaf lyrics.
Yeah, I know. He beat me to it. He always has.
No one is
For
quite.
years and years, he's beat me to the meatloaf references.
I don't know. Yeah, no one beats the meat quicker than Andy.
Tell us about your balls.
No one beats the meat quicker than Andy.
Because that maybe Joe. Joe.
Wait,
Maybe
say
I beat the meat
Baby
quicker.
Joe? When Joe was a
Maybe Joe
baby.
beat the meat quicker than Andy. I was on top
In
of it,
his
but
glory-
I lost my game.
in his
I lost
glory
my game.
days.
His little tiny hand.
In
Yeah.
his child pornographer days.
Yeah, when I was when I was a kid and I was like filming it and I was it was pretty
Wait, that
intense.
was the name of his memoir, right? It's
You just
Can
can
you
you
zoom
zoom in on
you
that
just
face,
sit on my
please?
phone.
Can you
Yeah,
zoom in
yeah.
on what he looks like when he's doing that?
In his
And animated gifs.
speed meat.
Speed Meat. Baby
Speed Meat.
Hands Gone Wild.
Baby pants. Oh wow.
Look, man, what else you got?
Yeah.
Because we got to wrap this up soon. I got paper to eat, people to see.
Oh God.
No barbecue sauce?
Let's see.
Going bareback.
Oh, you're gonna have to wash that down with some of that old flavor beer.
Yeah, I might
Bareback
want to
baby.
wash that down. Why do you eat questions so much? All right.
Because it's tastier than answering them.
What's 6 inches long, 2 inches wide, and drives women wild?
Your white iPhone.
It drives.
impressive.
It drives. This.
Yeah, I know.
This drives
I don't
women.
know if you've noticed. Like, well, there's one right now,
Like,
but
are you from the
they-
future? What is that?
they are all just
They are just lining up. for
they're
this.
lining up.
Yeah. What about you, Andy? What do you think drives? You think why does my phone drive them wild? Though? The way it vibrates.
Yep. That's it.
That's it. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Devolved earlier. It's really going somewhere now.
Oh, absolutely.
We're spitting paper,
Throwing
sticks.
sticks. Talking about iPhones.
Yeah.
It's a disaster.
Yes. Well,
So.
Worst interview ever.
Look,
There's,
man, we're too real. We're artists. We're too real for this.
yeah, man.
We're too real.
I watched some documentary on design the other night, and everybody that's a designer that's in a documentary starts almost every sentence with "as a designer." It's like nobody else talks like
Yeah,
that.
but why did you
like
watch
a,
a
dentist
documentary
isn't like
That would be-
as a
yeah, that's my
dentist.
question.
you watched a documentary on designers?
I watch documentaries all the time.
On design.
Not on
What
designers.
other documentaries have you watched?
On modern
He
design.
falls asleep to lectures on iTunes, and I fall asleep to Something's Gotta Give, the old people movie, because there's nothing that will put you to sleep faster than old people fucking.
I just watched Charlie Rose.
Sleep, dude.
Charlie Rose puts me out pretty quickly.
Charlie Rose is good.
Yeah, I love
All
his
right,
Charlie
serious.
Are there any? Yes, we're almost there. Are there any words of wisdom? Or no?
No.
Rose. No, none.
Next question.
Yeah. We're gonna do this.
BryanStars gets heckled by his own crew. Wonderful.
If you guys should hear that, one of my own crew said, "Can you let me know we have a serious question?"
He's just gonna take 5 for a minute, you know. Just
I'm getting real sick of your shit, Brian.
gonna go eat a honey bun and just we'll come back.
Oh man. All right, let's get to one or two serious ones here. What do you guys think is the secret to success? Joe, obviously, you're doing your show, Average Joe. You're working real hard on it.
Yeah.
You're on season 2, and you've got obviously funding for it.
Mhm.
I'm getting real serious here. Like,
Oh, yeah,
this is like C-SPAN shit right now.
This is like Charlie Rose. Like I'm sitting at the table.
What's the secret to success?
I think the secret to success is just doing whatever it is that you want to set out to do. I mean, I know it sounds simple, but it's just like if you want to make things, if you want to be a filmmaker, then, I just need to go out and make it. If you want to be in a band, you got to make the music video. And he was able to sell Patrick and, on making that first video, he was able to, get him excited enough to do it, and they did it, and they found a way to do it. Like, I'm talking about the fucking music video here, Mr. Serious.
Sorry, I just can't take it.
But they did it. They just went out and made the thing, and that was like what we did with the show. It was just like, I want to make, I want to be a director. I want to make things, and so I just went out and did it. And it doesn't matter, like you can only get better the more that you make whatever it is you're going for.
Well, and you didn't. You're not waiting for some big studio. You're doing it all on your own.
Right, exactly. So I mean, beyond just film or music or anything, like whatever you want to do, if you want to write, then just, I mean, like Andy and I's aunt is a perfect example of this. Like she was 40 and she just had always wanted to write, but never had enough like confidence or whatever to just do it. And then she did it, and within a year, her first novel was like published nationally, and it's like in libraries everywhere. And like she has another one coming out, like I think at the end of the year, and she just did it. So I think it's like whatever you're trying to do, don't talk about it. Everyone talks, but if you just do it, I mean, it's at the very least it's gonna be rewarding for you because you know that you did it.
On my YouTube channel, I just started uploading interviews, and it took off. And Andy, obviously, you just started your band, and it.
Yeah, I mean, I only ever had one goal my whole life, and I've talked about this obviously a lot in interviews, but to me, I think sometimes people are scared of the negativity that they'll receive from trying something. It's pretty commonplace in the world that we live in, where if you try to do something that isn't perfect right away, people will jump on you and make fun of it. So I think it's, not to bring balls back in, but I think you got to have balls of steel. You got to be really ready for people to
Giant balls of steel.
be negative to you or, talk shit about what you do. And as long as you believe in what you're doing and you keep your head down and power through it, you can succeed at least on some level. And then obviously, major success or what have you comes with a lot of continued work, but then also, making sure you're in the right place in the right time and working with the right people and making sure that you care a lot about what you do and putting out things that are genuine to yourself, regardless of what art form you're in. So to me, success it's also relative. If I say that I want to go to the grocery store and I go and I get groceries, that's a success on some level. So, everything that you do, that you set out to do, that you wind up finalizing is a success.
The other thing I really want to talk about on this interview is I think it's really cool how obviously you guys value family a lot. Because obviously, you guys are cousins, you reconnected, and you guys almost become like brothers again. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know, I think it's just really cool.
We were always really close as kids, probably more so than any of the other cousins or anything. I don't have any brothers or sisters. He is a younger brother, and we were, just closer in age and just always got along really well. And from the time we were little kids, we always were doing plays and shows and putting on performances for the family and forcing them to sit through it. And it's really nice. Joe's definitely the closest thing in my life that I'll ever have to a brother. So, unless my parents for some reason have a child now. But,
the house is empty. They're just like, well, let's do this again.
Let's go through it one more time. No, but I think a lot of our fans or a lot of people watching talk about how they, don't feel accepted or, they can't find anyone. I think it's just like if you just have that one or two people, you don't need to be accepted by hundreds of people.
That's the way it always was for me. I was never a popular person, but I never lived without any kind of friends because there was at least one or two people in the world, even if it was my parents or people that I could just talk to. I was always kind of a loner, so I didn't need to have large friend groups. And I know Joe was a little bit more popular as a kid. He probably had more, but also I was the kid who dressed up like characters from Clockwork Orange to go to school. So there was a little bit more of a detaching myself from society. But yeah, I think if you have people that you're close to, it doesn't really matter that you're not accepted on every level, because who gives a shit? People the thing that people need to understand is that particularly like younger people in school and everything else, those things fall by the wayside. Popularity is so fleeting, and those people who are popular often don't put the time to actually do something that's worthwhile outside of that. Not saying that everybody who's popular doesn't become successful or whatever, but a lot of them, in terms of high school popularity, I've noticed those people kind of live off of that, and then they get out of high school or college or whatever, and they're just used to be the popular person, and they hang out with the same group of people. Whereas I think kids that are a little bit more alone, without that feeling of everything's comfortable here, you have a yearning to want to leave. And I've been everywhere in the world, man, and I didn't grow up with a million friends, but I've met a million people, and I have a million friends now. But even by the same token, I keep very few people very close to me, and Joe knows that, and Pat knows that. These are my two best friends. So, and Richard Villa and a few others. It's cool to have a small friend group, because it's just, you can value it more.
Yeah, no, I think it's totally true. It's like regardless of how many friends you had growing up or whatever, it's like eventually as time goes on and you have different experiences, you move different places. Like a lot of people just fall by the wayside, and you end up with the people that you respect the most. I think respect is something that's come up more as I've gotten older. It's like the people that I surround myself are people that I respect. Mm-hmm. And obviously these two guys and yourself. And,
thank you.
But yeah, it's not about how many you have. It's just about having people in your life that that you respect and that respect you, and that it's not about numbers. It's just about.
The last really serious one I want to talk about was, and I guess this is one that I've been asking all the bands lately, but when I went on tour, I had over and over again people ask me about, or I guess let me start over. When I was on tour, I had girls over and over and guys coming up to me, kids really, and they were talking about
giving you kisses.
Giving me kisses.
Butterfly kisses.
Yeah, child pornographers. No, it's disgusting, really. No,
In upskirts of BryanStars.
Upskirts. No, but I had kids come up to me and they had cuts all over their arms, and they were talking about how they wanted to commit suicide or how their friends had done that. And I just wanted to touch on getting through that, because I know I always just tried to give them a positive reinforcement. But
I think particularly, again, what we talked about more artistic kids or people who feel the urge to create or to do something outside of convention, it's harder to connect with people, and because of that you become alienated. And I was never necessarily suicidal, or I never cut myself, but I certainly was very depressed as a kid. Often I had every clinical ADHD, depression, everything that exists, you know. And I was one of those kids that they couldn't really figure out what was wrong with me. And I think, in a lot of ways, I was just so detached. I didn't care. I didn't want to be part of their gangs or whatever else, or their cliques. And it made me very sad. And I think in that way I can relate to kids that go through that, because, you know, you just want to be yourself, and people sometimes won't let up. They won't let you be yourself. And I don't advocate self-harm by any means. In fact, quite the opposite. I ask our fans to do their best to not do something like that, because I feel like you're only hurting the most important person in the world, you know, to yourself. And there's no one more important to your life or success of your life than you. So to me, it's just illogical to want to hurt yourself. And I think if you have the chance to, you know, put your razor blade down or whatever else, please, you know, I would say that would be the best option, because you don't want to walk around. Life gives you enough scars and things you have to go through. You don't need to manufacture your own on your own body, because, you know, get a tattoo or something, you know, something to remember things in a healthy way.
Absolutely. I agree. And I mean, I know that, like, for me, I was picked on and stuff in high school, and my life has gotten a lot better. Your life has gotten a lot better. Joe, not so much.
I've actually gone down since high school.
No,
Joe was the mascot.
I was.
Yeah, Joe was popular.
I was the mascot in high school.
And
I
then-
wore a stallion suit. I wore a horse suit.
Popular.
Yeah, I was
Joe
the
was just
stallion.
going,
At football games and
No,
stuff.
but
yeah.
guy's so
I know it can
depressed.
seem like the world is going to end or it's never going to get better, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, no matter how faint it is.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say. Would you guys agree with that?
I would definitely agree with that. You know.
Thank you very much. Well, I think that is about it, guys.
Can I talk about what people could expect?
Yes,
in season
absolutely.
2?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to give you a chance to do that
Okay,
real
cool.
quick. Right, that's it. Goodbye.
That is all. That is the end of the average Joe.
No, so on a serious note, and we're going to do a couple more real quick, but
Sure.
real quick, I do want to do the promotion side here. So the reason I am here is because I did guest star on Average Joe.
Yeah.
Andy is a recurring character on the show. He gets to show off his magnificent...
I get to show off my Three Musketeers collector's cups that I got at McDonald's in 1996. So
We're both on the show.
Magnificent.
So where can fans check it out?
You can go to my YouTube page. It's just youtube.com/the Joe Flanders. The first season is on there. The Joe Flanders. Thank you. I'm glad that I know my own YouTube page.
We're going to finish, guys, with... let's see. This is a new segment I have.
cat fight, Finding Nemo, giraffe, email addresses.
That's the bit.
These are the 3 big ones to get. These are like email addresses that you've already.
Those are actually people who commented on Andy's video. Do you want to read some of these? Go ahead.
Yeah, I can read them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usernames too, yeah.
Atomic Friendo 9 hours ago says, hands down, this is the shittiest band on the planet, which seems to put you ahead of a lot of.
This is for the in the end video.
Oh.
This is a variety of comments.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
So that's
cool.
what he said.
Look, man, thank you for placing us as #1 in something. That's all, you know. If we're the shittiest band, at least we beat all the others.
All right, what's the next one?
Sweetie E 098 says, I don't understand one word, ellipses, he's hout.
Well, I do sing that song in Mandarin. Appreciate that you like my face, though.
What's the next one?
I'm Jackie D says, I'm not a pedo, LOL.
Well, that's good to know, Jackie D. I'm sorry if someone was accusing you of pedophilia.
Okay, Lady Directioner 615 says, Andy is a fucking sex god. Or maybe fucking sex god, but
It's a fucking sex. Yeah.
Are you
I'm the
fucking
god of
sex
fucking
god?
sex.
Andy is a fucking sex god.
All right.
Holly Duncan 2 weeks ago. I'm coming to your house with a fucking sledgehammer. It's on, bitch. We fight to the death.
Whoa!
So it's gonna take Holly Duncan over 2 weeks to get to your house.
All right.
This is an old.
Well, who knows where Holly Duncan lives?
Godspeed.
She's gonna come right here.
If
She's
she's
gonna
bringing a
come.
sledgehammer, it might be hard to fly.
She's gonna come right.
There's no way
Right.
TSA is gonna let her give.
She's gonna come.
Have you ever seen? I'm assuming this is a young lady. Have you ever seen like someone who's not like a big burly guy swing a sledgehammer around, it's pitiful. I wouldn't be afraid of this girl
You can't
at all.
sneak up with a sledgehammer.
She's more likely to break her foot than hurt you.
Yeah.
All right.
Firstborn 88, born like identity.
Oh.
The drums made me shit myself.
Well, maybe it was too loud. It was that brown note.
I just
Area.
picked the most.
Tuned to the brown note. Lied Brennan. It's like sex in a song.
Yeah. And that was the goal. We wanted to make you have sex in a song.
Oh, okay.
And then
Lollygummy.
Lollygummy234 says, okay, I honestly think that I'm going through a stage. I used to think that this kind of music was creepy and scary, but now I love it.
Well, I'm glad that we could bring you over to the weird, creepy, and scary side.
Shittiest band in the world.
Shittiest band in the world.
Gotta love it.
Number one.
Number one.
Number one.
Goth
of those
Vampire
big
Slayer, the last one, Goth Vampire Slayer. I honestly cannot decide whether I hate or love this. It fills me with strong emotions, but I haven't decided whether they're good or bad yet. So he's on the fence.
He's on the fence. His emotions are on the fence.
Indecision. We, for some perspective, we won an award this year for being Song of the Year, and we also were named by recently, as of a few minutes ago, the shittiest band of the year. So a lot of people feel that way.
He's confused. He's like,
He has a lot.
he's
of
not
emotion.
sure which
He's not sure.
way
He's
to
not
go.
sure which way to go. You know?
He feels something
Give it a shot.
real
Buy the record.
strong.
See how you feel.
But what to do with it?
All right, guys. Well, it has been an absolute pleasure. Black Veil Brides, number 7, featuring Joe, the fucking average Joe, Flocka Joe,
Flocka Joe.
and the Damien Meister.
Where did that even come from, dude? I like it.
The Damien
We
Meister?
could play it all day.
Meth Buster.
Meth busters.
How do you guys want to finish this? We got.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ah!
I just heard it.
And Joe farted.
I did not. Thank you. That was not I.
That was it.
Was it you? Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't fart.
Don't be coy.
I didn't fart.
Well,
Joe farted.
I didn't fart. Nope, might shit myself.
Nope, that's gonna be bad.
Yeah. It's you don't want to force that.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So you should watch season 2 of Average Joe. It's out now. If you watched the first season and enjoyed it, you're gonna love the first season. Wow, you already love the first season. If you watched the first season and enjoyed it, you're going to love the second season. If you didn't watch the first season, you should watch the second season anyway, because it's going to be 10 times better. And,
And if you watch none of the seasons, fuck you.
Yeah. And okay, actually, the last thing we're gonna do, and we're gonna finish with this. We just saw the new One Direction movie. It's coming out in like a week. We got a sneak preview.
Jealous much.
You guys are jealous. We just and after we finished, they put us in a photo booth, and we get to take a picture together, and we're like really excited. All right. So we just saw the new One Direction movie, and we're like really excited teenage girls. All right.
Okay.
All right. You ready? On the count of 3. Thanks for watching, guys. 1, 2. Are we on the shot?
Yes, you are.
1.
Don't go out, though.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
That's what makes it beautiful.
Don't worry, there's plenty more where that came from. Come with me behind the scenes, backstage, and onto the tour bus to meet your favorite stars. Hey, what's up, you guys? We're hanging out here with Sleeping with Sirens, Falling in Reverse lead singer Ronnie Radke. Here with Pierce the Veil at Warped Tour, Blood on the Dance Floor. How you guys doing today?
Fuck off, Brian.
I'll ask questions you've never heard before and get you the answers you won't find anywhere else. You said you're a Justin Timberlake fan.
No.
No?
No.
Maybe that wasn't you?
Oh my god, I shouldn't have smoked all that weed.
How long is this nose you have here?
I have no idea.
Happy birthday, dear Brian.
I am a ninja.
You need to know?
If you were a porn star, what would your name be?
Mine would definitely just be the Jackhammer. Our new song, you know, right?
Party like it's...
Oh god, oh god.
Was that good?
My balls, yeah. You guys see my balls? You know, and they're like, woo!
All right. I'm like crying. He's crying. Thumbs up, comment, and subscribe for brand new videos every day. Reporting for YouTube, I'm BryanStars.
BryanStars! BryanStars!
I'm the reason you go on tour.
You're the reason I'm here, baby.